Good afternoon and welcome back to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for another walk around video. Before we get started, if you do enjoy our content, please do subscribe. If you like the video, like the video. If you have any comments, pop them in the comment section below. Anywho, this here is a Ford Tourneo Custom Sport in Diffused Silver, featuring the 2-litre Eco Blue engine producing 185 PS of power. That 185 PS of power is then transmitted through an automatic gearbox. We are registered on a 2021 registration, so we'll take Ford warranty all the way with us until April 2024. The mileage of this vehicle is just over 12,000, but like always, I'll get you the exact number once we're on the dash in a moment. So let me take the time to walk you around this gorgeous Diffused Silver Custom Sport. So like always, we're going to begin at the near side bumper and we're going to wake up the daytime running lights using the key, and that's where you'll see the daytime running lights flash at you because the frequency in which the camera records at, but let me assure you, they are lovely in real life. And they are also the Bi-Xenon HID Headlights. They're some of the best headlights on the market today. Just below them we have front fog lights and front parking sensors, and they trail all the way along the front bumper. I often get asked, what is that bit in the middle there? That is a front facing radar, and that is responsible for a lot of the driver assistance pack. What is a driver assistance pack? It's bits of software around the vehicle helping you be safe. So that includes things such as traffic sign recognition software. In addition to that, we also have automated lights, automated headlights, automated wipers, the full shebang. It's the business. So back down to the ground, back down to earth, we can continue going around the front bumper. We get to the first 17-inch machine cut alloy wheel. So you have the silver shiny face bit and the gloss black behind, with the silver painted brake calipers just through the middle. They are fitted with Michelin tyres as standard, and only doing 12,000 miles. They have plenty of miles on those yet. The custom sports come with some lovely racing stripes all the way down the middle and the side, and it turns into a nice Tourneo sign at the back. These custom sports have rear privacy glass stretching all the way around the rear windows and all the way around the back. Now we're at the offside rear. We're going to start nice and high up and we're going to make our way down the vehicle. So I'm going to give you a nice condition of the body. As I say, we're going to trickle our way down the vehicle. Sorry about any background noise. New delivery of vehicles. There we are. Now we'll loop that back round to the offside rear wheel. Give you a nice look at that. And we're going to now go round the back. So at the back we have rear parking sensors, twinned beautifully with a rear vision camera at the bottom of your racing stripe. To the near side now. The near side we're going to give it the exact same treatment. So we're going to start up nice and high and we're going to shimmy our way down the vehicle. And this is lovely. I am a big fan of this Diffused Silver. The vanitors have made it like a pane of glass. So at the back there we have another alloy wheel, and we can follow that all the way down to the front, to the near side front wheel. Okay, so let's give you a bit of a mechanics lesson. So I mentioned earlier, this is the Eco Blue engine. So it's a diesel engine. We have this little reservoir here, which is called AdBlue. What is AdBlue? AdBlue is a solution that gets sprayed onto the exhaust gases, making this a really clean burning vehicle, making this a Euro 6 vehicle to be more precise. So yes, that is what AdBlue does. We fill it up on a used car prep, so when you collect your vehicle, it'll be full. You get a reminder on the dashboard of when it needs filling up, but normally it's about 5,000 miles or so. Okie dokie, so let's open up the boot. So this is a short wheelbase vehicle, so we still have a generous amount of volume in the rear. You can stack suitcases. Pop, pop, pop. Let's see how high that is as well. Yeah, I reckon 7 suitcases. And a baby giraffe. If a baby giraffe was sat, I reckon you can get, yeah. So, plenty of room for all of your needs at the back. These custom sports have rear air conditioning, and behind this panel here, I'll show you, is a rear blower motor, and that supplies the wind to the rear passengers. We'll cover that in a second. So excuse me just whilst I get down. We have a full size spare wheel, and all the relevant tools and jacks needed are underneath the driver's seat. Another question I get asked about this Tourneo is, wow, that tailgate is massive. You are correct, it is massive. A couple of ways of looking at it. It's an umbrella, so you're watching the kids play football or rugby or cricket, but that's a dry sport. Anyway, you've got a big umbrella, and everyone asks me, how hard is it to put down? Well, because of these hydraulic struts, literally no bother whatsoever. So no matter how tall and how strong you are, I can guarantee you can shut the boot on this Tourneo. So the reason you're watching this video is because you're interested in an 8-seater vehicle. So let me give you 6 of those seats in the rear. So these are, how to describe them, incredible really. How versatile these vehicles are and what you can do with them is nothing short of incredible. So let me give you a rundown. So we have 3 seats at the back, they stay there. They can be removed. So each seat is individual. What do I mean by that? So let me just zoom out for demonstration purposes. Each seat has a handle here which folds it down into this position, where they can then use the lower handle right here to pull that whole seat up into this locked position. At the back of the seat here you have a handle. Pull that handle, this whole seat can now be removed from the vehicle. So if you've only required 1 seat, take the other 5 out, happy days. If you needed a transit van, take all the seats out. If you were needed to get some skis, you're going skiing, take 2 seats out, leave the other 2 at home, and you've got a people carrier still. So they're very versatile in how you can custom. But this row will also rotate to 180 degrees. So if you think this is going to create too many arguments when you're in transit, spin this 180 degrees, so this seat will be on the left hand side facing forward. Hope that makes sense. But there is a nice little sticker there to explain it. And if you had any preference for when you pick the vehicle up, let us know and we'll get it all into position for when you collect it. So using an elbow and a dream, I can get that seat back into position like so. Doesn't stop there. In the ceiling we have rear air conditioning, rear speakers, we have a lighting system. Each window has a blind. Those windows do also open. You don't need to open the windows because you're rear air conditioning. 6 seats, 2 USBs there, 2 more there, and we also have, if I can get my angle, look at that, 2 more USBs just at the back of the handbrake. So 6 seats for 6 USBs. Everyone's happy. Let's have a look inside the business area. So this is the driver's door card. 2 electric windows for the front windows, and mirror controls are found there. Interior locking just next to the door handle, and a door card that's been designed properly. So you can get your wallet, you can get your lunch box, you can put anything you like, but you've got plenty of cubby holes, even drinks holders, bottle holders, cup holders, designed for touring. Down here, underneath this cover, is a jack. Hello Jack. And Jack has a brace and all the tools you need to change a spare wheel on the side of the road. So you are not going to ruin a family holiday because you didn't get a breakdown cover, because you've got a spare wheel. So you're still in the good books, everyone's having a good holiday. So I'm going to pop the key in the ignition. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle, but before I do, this seat is a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, did I do that? 9, 10? 10-way adjustable driver's seat. And that's a part leather, part cloth. All the seats are exactly the same, all defined by some lovely grey stitching all the way around. But the base and the back are very, very comfortable because of your lumbar support there. So those of you on a longer journey need a bit more support, not a problem, you're taken care of. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle. You're going to hear a bit of distortion on my microphone, so just bear with me for a second. Right, now we're inside the vehicle. Standard key in the barrel, automatic vehicle, so we're going to have a foot on the brake, and that will turn the vehicle on like so. Now yes, I'm going to put a drop of diesel in it, not a problem. So let's just zoom in currently and we'll deal. Let's just turn the aircon down quickly and my heated seat, don't need that today. Okay, so this is the driver display. The left hand side, a very conventional RPM times 1000, so that counts the revolutions of the engine. To the right hand side is your speedo, where the kilometres an hour in the middle, perfect for your European tour. If we look in the middle part, we have a temperature temperature sensor or coolant temperature sensor at the left hand side, and a fuel gauge to the right. Being an automatic, we have a gear selector indicator at the south of the display. At the top we have a digital driver display, and that displays the current mileage, which is 12,605 miles. We can navigate through that using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. We have a My View, so you can have a digital speedo if preferred, and we have the page for the driver assistance. If I was just to open up that menu, that includes blind spot assist, so in both wing mirrors. I don't know if you can better see it. We have two images of vehicles. That's quite hard to focus, but that will give you an orange illumination if someone was to be in your blind spot and you didn't see them, so it's going to suggest not to pull in or out, keeping you nice and safe. Pre-collision assist, so that's that front facing radar I was banging on about earlier. That's going to lessen or completely avoid impact altogether to another vehicle. Traffic sign recognition, so just below that will display the speed sign. Lane keeping system, driver alert, cross traffic alert, eco coach, and cruise control, not forgetting the speed limiter at the bottom there. So cruise control and speed limiter brings me on nicely to the left hand side of the steering wheel. This is where you'll find all your cruise control buttons on this little cluster. So you have a button there to control the distance to the vehicle in front of you. If you don't know what adaptive cruise control is, give me a call, I'll explain it all for you. We have to take on and off standby, and we can set your speed by toggling that upwards. Your limiter is found just there, and below that cluster we have a minus volume, plus volume, and a mute button. To the right hand side is where I was controlling the screen through, so using the menu button, the OK, the return, and we also have at the bottom a voice command, a pick up, decline, previous and next song. So that's the steering wheel, and that's the driver display taken care of. Let's now look left. We have a cluster of buttons down there. We have one to turn on and off the traction control, have a mode button, and a parking sensor. If we look into the middle, the infotainment is a Sync 3.4 module. So let me see if I can just focus on that a little bit better, like so. So we have the dark blue band at the bottom, so we know it's the updated software. And that is divided between audio at the bottom there, so you can go into your sources, AM, FM, DAB, and Bluetooth audio. And it must be said, we also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So plug your phone in using a USB data cable in that little socket there, and it will mirror your phone onto that screen there. So that has many advantages, not only just your audio, so you can play your tunes, but you can also use the voice command button here to activate Siri or Google Assistant, so you're never going to be touching your phone whilst you're driving. In addition, we have phone at the bottom, that's more referring to your Bluetooth audio. We have navigation there, so this is the updated Ford navigation, so it's a nice easy display. So if you were, for example, you would like to come to Perkins to look at this Tourneo, you're going to go to the search bar. The keypad is going to load, you're going to need Charlie, Mike, 776 Sierra Alpha. Click the search, it will speak to the GPSs and do some magic. And there we have it. It's navigated as a route. I'm not going to click start because I'm already here and it might start shouting at me. And finally we have mobile apps and settings. As to pop the vehicle into reverse, we have your rear reversing camera and a very annoying beep so the handbrake's on. And we also have the proximity sensors at the top right hand side of the screen for your front and rear parking sensors. Pop it back into park and pull the handbrake up. So that's a little bit about the screen there. Any more information you need, give us a call. Just below it we have the heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. So to the left hand we have your fan speed, and to the right side we have your temperature control. In the middle cluster we have a heated seats, so heated front seats, and they are three-way power level. In the middle we have a electronically heated front screen, perfect for those winter months. In these buttons here we have different flows of vents in the middle, we have a rear demist, front demist, we have air conditioning, recirculation, and on and off. So that's nice and simple. Automatic shifter is like so. We have a park, you know the rest, and we have a semi-automatic function on the right hand side, so you can actually manually control the gears yourself if you please. Another USB there, and you've guessed it, a personal USB and 12 volt for the driver. So that's 8 USBs for 8 seats, 2 12 volt sockets and one more 12 volt socket in the boot. So that's 3 12 volts, 8 USBs. Amazing. That's about it for me today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any other questions, pop them in the comment section below or give us a call, and the number you need for that is 01376 550 899. You'll find all the information you need in the description below. But thanks for watching. Bye for now.